Healthier Together, sponsored by Regence Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon.
We also have this pressure to do the typical resolutions. And so I think it's okay to get away from that, to start when we're ready and to start on a goal that we want.
It's almost 2023, and the pressure might be on to make a resolution. But experts say that pressure can actually be counterproductive to achieving your goals in the new year. In today's Healthier Together, we're talking resolutions, where to focus, and tips to stick to it. I went to well-being consultant Allie Henderson for some insight.
I mean, it's great to be improving and working on growth and challenging ourselves. But I don't think we need to feel the pressure to set a goal just because it's January 1st.
The typical resolutions of exercising more, eating healthier, and saving money are all great goals, but that doesn't mean that's what you have to do. Henderson says try to find something important and interesting to you and build a goal around that. Do you want to see friends and family more? Go to concerts, read more books, learn about emotional intelligence. No matter what it is, Henderson says you have to first identify your product and process. What's your goal and how are you going to get there? Take losing weight, for example. That's the goal, but break it down into smaller steps.
Think, what can I do for the month of January to start working on this? Maybe you don't go to the gym at all. So you're going to just start going to the gym 3 days a week is all. And then February comes, you're going to bump that up to 4 or 5 days.
Next, focus on positive goals. Henderson says often when we task ourselves with quitting something, it makes that thing off limits. And then that thing is all our brain wants to do.
So instead of focusing on taking something away, you're just focusing on what you can add. And that just mentally puts us in a more positive mindset and is going to help us have a higher rate of success of achieving that goal.
For example, instead of quitting sugar, think of what you can replace it with. More natural fruits, no sugar added snacks. And if you slip up, that's okay. Expect some setbacks, but don't let that stop you. When you hit a rocky patch in your resolution, remember to focus on why you're doing it in the first place.
If you're wanting to quit smoking just because you feel like you should, when you're really struggling and you want to go back to that cigarette, it's going to be really hard if you don't have a deep anchor to it. But if you want to quit smoking because you want to set a positive example for your children so that they don't get into that habit and that they can also see you taking on a hard challenge and working through that goal, that is what, when you're really struggling, you can remember that, and that's going to help keep you going.
Henderson says the #1 struggle is accountability. So share your goal with a friend, partner, maybe a coworker, and ask for help staying on track. You can also enlist a bit of technology to keep you on track. There is an app out there for everything. And remember,
it's just find something you enjoy. A goal should be a little bit challenging, but it should be enjoyable and rewarding. And that's going to help you stick with it when you have those challenges. When you do fail, you'll find ways to keep going.
For more news that you can use to better your health, visit kgw.com/healthiertogether.